Seacrest with you, Sissany and Tanya. Love being with you on a morning like this morning. And before we get out of here, I want to bring in Dr. Daryl Gioffre. He's an author, celebrity nutritionist, longevity expert. He specializes in alkaline dieting, in the alkaline of everything. And he's got all kinds of really good products. But I've known him for a long time. And he'll say something to you, and you go, what? Dr. Gioffre, welcome. Good to have you on.
Hey, Ryan. Great to see you.
Okay. So you said to me, and I told Tanya and Sissany about this because I wanted to do just to clean out my gut a little bit. And you've got all kinds of ways to do that. And we'll tell you how there's an easy way to help out in a second. But what blew me away and struck me was when you said to me, yeah, it's good for you to do because you might be carrying around 5 to 15 pounds of you know what matter inside your belly. Is that true?
It is true. And it's something that we all got to be mindful of. And, when you look at it, I always say we got to get the crap out of our body. CRAP, it's completely refined and processed things that have accumulated over the years. I mean, when you look at it, we've been pumping up our bodies with sugar and things like gluten-containing grains and seed oils and animal proteins that's been fed corn and soy and antibiotics. And it's literally taking a huge toll on our gut. And Hippocrates said it best, look to the gut. It's where all disease begins. We got to be more mindful of this.
So I want to come back to the stuff we're carrying around, how to get rid of it. But however we need to get there, a healthy gut, it affects immune system, longevity. I mean, it really is the center of everything. Is that right?
It's the center of everything. I mean, it's the body's first line of defense. You got to think about the foods that we eat, the water that we drink, the air that we breathe. That all comes down and gets funneled through the gut. So if our gut is toxic and acidic, it's going to start to cause something called leaky gut, where things that shouldn't get into the body, like undigested food, undigested protein, candida, fungus, mold, inflammation, starts to leak its way in. And once it gets into the body, that becomes a systemic highway to the rest of your health. And it can affect your brain, causing anxiety, depression, brain fog. It can affect your thyroid. So many people going through hypothyroidism, which is directly going to your gut. But here's the problem, guys. How many doctors are telling you to look to your gut, look at your diet? Maybe you're deficient in a specific supplement. You got to look at that because the downstream issues that we're all suffering with are stemming from the gut.
Hey, if I do whatever you're going to tell me to do here, am I going to get rid of like a little waste goopiness in my, just like, will I see that go away?
Absolutely. I mean, every time you eat a food, it's going to cleanse you or it's going to clog you. So the body's holding onto fat as basically a protective device. It's protecting your body from the acidity and the toxins that are there. So as a byproduct of putting foods in your body that strengthen it from the inside out, your body's going to detoxify the fat out of it. And it's a really, really easy way to do it because losing weight doesn't have to be something that becomes hard on you. It's not about deprivation, Ryan. You hear me say this all the time. It's about moderation. It's about putting more things into the body that's going to help you get rid of the bad, but it's really about adding in the good.
Okay, so what is a simple thing everyone can do to release all that compounded matter that we're carrying around in our waist?
Well, one of the your favorite smoothies on the 3-day gut detox, it's very simple, guys. It's 3 ingredients. You're going to take 1 peeled grapefruit, 1 peeled cucumber, and then you're going to add in a half of a bunch of cilantro. Now, if you're a cilantro hater out there, because people either love it or they hate it, I happen to love it, but many people hate it, you can swap that for mint. And then what you're going to do is put that in the blender, put the grapefruit in first because the grapefruit is a high water content fruit, and then you blend that up. You don't even need to add a liquid. And then what you do is drink that on an empty stomach. It's going to give your body this amazing alkaline nutrition. It's high in minerals, it's low in sugar, and it's going to detoxify you. And we call this the internal shower because it's going to gently hydrate the mucous membranes of your gut and help your body get rid of that 5 to 15 pounds of impacted fecal matter that's been sitting in there for quite some time.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, we're carrying around a bowling ball in there for a lot of us. It's crazy.
I want to get rid of that bowling ball, right? This is what I want to do. People listening want to do this.
Of course. Now, wait, can you do this smoothie every morning? Or is it possible to clean your gut too much?
No, I mean, everybody has gut issues, even people that are doing really, really good things, healthy things, and you think there's no symptom. We don't want to wait for the symptom to come. That's like waiting for a toothache to come before we start to floss and brush our teeth. So yes, this is something that you can do every single morning. I recommend you do it. And if you do this, it's a great way to start your day. I mean, it's going to energize you and really kick off the rest of the day with a good, healthy habit.
All right, and your website has all this stuff on it, getoffyouracid.com, but there's something you can put in your coffee. Is it alkaline, your coffee?
Yeah, it neutralizes all of the acid in the coffee. You guys have to understand there's a lot of upside to coffee, but the one huge downside is it's loaded with acid. And think about acid, what it does. It burns, it's corrosive, it's going to irritate your gut, it's going to cause acid reflux. So this is a powder that you add to your coffee. It's not going to change the taste. And what it's going to do is going to get rid of that acid. So now you get the upside minus the downside.
Dr. Daryl Gioffre, getoffyouracid.com. Thank you for coming on. I was trying to explain all that to those two, but they needed a doctor to tell them.
That's not the answer. That like it more explained by you.
First of all, I feel like I preach to you.
You do.
There you go. Well,
Doc,
you're all a bunch of acid kickers doing a great job. You look fantastic. Thank you so much.
Bye. See you, doctor.
Bye-bye.
All right, so I jotted that down. That's grapefruit, cucumber, and for me, cilantro. I love cilantro. Oh, that's crazy.
I know. I told you my mom cooked with so much cilantro growing up that I think
so much.
Like,
but by the way, that's
ate
easy to try.
Yeah.
Easy to try.
I'm excited for this.